Have you ever wondered why we actually pay good money to be terrified? I mean, really think about it. We buy tickets to haunted houses fully knowing someone is going to jump out and scream at us. We binge true crime stories or horror movies instead of running the other way. Logically, fear should make us hide, but millions of us absolutely love it. Let's find out why in this explainer.
Okay, let's dive right in. So, why pay money for fear? Well, the secret here is that your brain is actually doing something super useful. When you watch a scary movie, your brain isn't just turning off, it's actually practicing fear.
Psychologists actually have a name for this whole thing. They call it morbid curiosity. Basically, it's a really strong interest in dangerous or disturbing things. But hey, don't worry, there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. Being drawn to threats is a completely natural survival trait.
To really understand why, let's look at a simple example. Imagine a brand new shampoo. People say it smells great, it makes your hair super shiny, and it comes in a really nice bottle. But in some rare cases, it makes your hair fall out. So which fact are you going to remember? Exactly, the bad one. Our brains are totally hardwired to ignore positive details and hyper-focus on negative, threatening information.
Just think about human history for a second. If you forget a certain berry tastes good, well, you just miss a snack. Not a huge deal, right? But what if you forget a berry can poison you? Yeah, that was a fatal mistake. To survive, we literally always had to pay close attention to danger. And we see this brilliant survival tactic everywhere in nature. Young gazelles, for instance, will actually stop and watch a cheetah if it isn't actively hunting. They are safely observing a predator just to learn about it. Children do this too. They play scary games like hide and seek or tag. And us adults? Well, we go to haunted houses. It is the exact same instinct playing out.
The absolutely crucial takeaway here is that you are learning something vital. You learn that your heart can race, you can sweat, and you will still be completely fine. You get to feel the powerful emotion of fear, but without the actual catastrophe, all because you know the danger isn't real.
Now, this leads to some truly fascinating real-world effects. For example, during the COVID-19 pandemic, researchers found something amazing. Horror fans actually reported less psychological distress. People who regularly watched frightening things felt more resilient and a lot more prepared for real-world uncertainty.
This also explains a pretty surprising discovery from an old video rental store study. You might just assume nervous people would avoid horror entirely, but the study actually showed that people feeling anxious seek out scary movies during difficult times. But wait, why would adding fear to anxiety actually help? Well, it basically comes down to this. Controlled fear gives your anxiety a clear target. Instead of having this vague, heavy feeling that something is just wrong in your life, a scary movie gives you a concrete, visible monster right there on the screen. You finally know exactly what you are afraid of.
And even more importantly, you have total control over it. You get to practice emotional regulation in real time. You can pause the movie, you can turn down the volume, you can cover your eyes, or simply remind yourself it's not real. You are the one in the driver's seat controlling the fear.
Now, obviously, we don't want absolute terror. Research shows the perfect amount of fear for most people is roughly a 7 out of 10. That right there is the golden sweet spot.
The real goal is manageable fear. A 7 out of 10 provides just enough fear to really challenge your brain, but not so much that it completely overwhelms you. It's basically a perfectly safe way to practice.
So our fascination with frightening things, it's really just humanity's oldest classroom. We get to practice survival and build our resilience without ever paying a real-world price. So the very next time you find yourself covering your eyes during a scary movie, ask yourself, are you just hiding or is your brain secretly training for survival?